Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Love During Lockup Edition. My name's Brianna, and I'm drunk, but it's an accident. Seriously. And here I am with my co-host, Mary.
Total accident, people. Total accident.
Well, it was. I only drank 2 shots.
Two shots at once, back to back. But
I usually do that. But I stopped drinking for a week. That's why. So there you go. Anyway, whoops. Sorry.
So now her body's like, party.
I know. I'll probably puke and pass out after this. Anyway, all I can say is I might be drunk, but my judgment is not as bad as the people in this fucking episode. Because the whole theme of this episode is like the bubble pops. You know?
I don't think anyone's judgment could be as bad. I think you could drink 3 whole bottles of rum back to back, and your judgment cannot be as bad as these fucking people.
Oh my God, how'd you know I was drinking rum? Just kidding.
How do I know you're drinking rum?
Because it's Sunday.
Yes.
Sorry, please go on. That was this is not about me, I swear.
Poor judgment like Indy, right?
Yeah. Brianna? Oh my God. So much bad judgment going on here. I just can't wait to see the part where Indy's mom like entraps this man, you know?
Yes.
But is that in Love After Lockup, like next season?
That's going to be
next season. Is what it is. We see the preview reel, right? And it's like Harry jumps in the car and boom, it's Indy's mom. And I just can't wait for that moment. The confrontation.
She's like, "What's up?" She has her hood up and she's
right, exactly. I'm not an Uber driver. I'm Indy's mom.
Bounty hunter Yolanda.
Right? And she has like the light green eyes. She's like, she will like don't let her look you straight in the eyes. She'll kill you.
She'll turn you into stone.
She's like Tanya's mom on 90 Day Fiance. You're like, don't look at her. Like that woman too. She's terrifying, right?
Yeah, she is terrifying. Oh my goodness. So Indy goes off to meet Harry's sister.
Yeah, because she's smart like that.
Yeah,
that's how she rolls.
That's how she rolls. And Harry's sister, I want to give her the MVP of this episode because her fucking facial expressions were priceless.
I know. She's like me. She and I should play poker together. Everybody will know it's up because like everything she's feeling is on her face.
I mean, Indy's all like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get married and we're gonna have kids, and I moved out here with no plan, and I don't have an apartment, and I don't know what I'm doing." And she's sitting there looking at her like, "Bitch, you are not moving in here with me."
Right.
Oh God, Indy, what are we gonna do with you? And Harry's sister is like, I wouldn't put all my life advice into a psychic. She's kind of crazy.
I know, she's totally freaked out by the psychic, as we all are. We're like, hold up, girl. Like, this is not necessarily the guidance you should be accepting. Like, maybe think about your bounty hunter mother's advice.
Exactly.
Before your psychic.
Exactly. So her mom and her brother meet up with a retired detective to find out more about Harry.
Right.
And they find out that Harry was part of an actual kidnapping, Brianna. He actually kidnapped someone.
Yes. And it was like this messed up ATM crime where they had him at gunpoint and stuff.
And the guy tried to run away and they tried to chase him down and a bystander interfered. And it was like a really violent, fucked up crime. And Indy's like, yeah, I know.
I know, she does not care at all. She's like, oh, but people will change. And that's the thing about being in your 20s. Like 4 years seems like a really long time.
I know.
It's like a quarter century. Of course, he can change in that time. And then when you're our age and you're like bitter and disillusioned, you're like, girl, that's like 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, right.
Trust
Okay.
me, he didn't change that fast.
And Yolanda is sure that Harry has gang ties. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm
Well, it sure sounded like it when they told the story.
yeah. But Indy's like, no, 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 no. Harry's a good guy.
It's like you should be on an information gathering mission, not an information giving mission. Sorry,
I
I'm
know.
so fucking wasted. This was really an accident. Seriously, I'm so sorry.
It's
Two
okay.
shots would make me so wasted. Totally unintentional. Anyway, but like she should be listening to what his sister says because like obviously she's known him for a minute longer. So she should
Yes.
be listening, not telling. Like, don't tell his sister who he is. Like, listen up. Who is he? You
Right,
know?
exactly. But she just kept talking and talking and talking. And his sister's like, okay, sure, whatever you say.
Right.
She's fucking whack. She's crazy. I mean, and
So what?
even when her mother and her brother were reenacting the whole crime, she was like, oh, they're just pushing me around to push me around. There's no need to do this. Everybody gets robbed.
Yeah, I mean, and especially because she apparently was robbed, you'd think she'd be a little more sensitive because it sounds pretty traumatic. I don't know.
Right. No, she don't care.
No. Do you think it was too extra for them to be reenacting the crime like that?
No. Do you?
No, because she's a dummy, and unless you are a
Exactly.
psychic, you're not going to convince her of anything.
She has shit for
So
brains. Exactly. And
she's a
even that
dummy.
didn't get across to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only the psychic.
I'm not going to say that her eyelashes are inhibiting her brain function or anything, but could be. It could happen.
She went to the puppy school for lashes.
Not it. No, Puppy had that shit on lock. That was like a third of Puppy's eyelashes. Seriously. All right, so let's move on to the second dumbest person on this episode, Max and Tara. I'm not saying Tara's dumbest, but Max definitely is. So, what do you think about this? He's on his way out for a date. This guy is all about himself, is he not? Like he's so upset. He would just be in love and have a relationship with himself if he could figure out
He is
logistics.
so douchey. I can't even take this guy. So he's still crashing at his friend's house because his roommate slash girlfriend slash OnlyFans partner threw him out. So he's sleeping on his friend's couch. He's going out on a date with a girl named Blessing that he met on Tinder. Blessing.
It's very odd. Yeah.
It's Blessing.
I thought I must have heard it wrong.
No.
But
Yes.
Blessing.
Blessing.
Yeah.
But his mind is still on Tara, and his friend is like, come on, dude. She ghosted you. Give it up. And then done.
So not to change the subject or anything, okay, but like meeting on Tinder versus meeting on Date a Prisoner or whatever they call that
Caged
site.
Ladies or whatever.
Yeah, like which is better, which is worse? Because I just watched the Tinder Swindler on Netflix.
Me too.
Yeah, oh my God. Maybe Date a Prisoner is better because at least they can't do anything to you from inside.
I mean, they can still swindle you out of your money, but then you're the dumbass that keeps sending it to them.
In both situations, they can swindle you out of their money. But in one of the situations, at least you can see the human. Okay, so they're 6 of one and a half dozen of another. Right. Anyway, he was still dreaming of Tara because that's how he got on this show after all. And then
exactly.
Love, and it's Tara.
Yeah. And she's been thinking about him.
Yeah, because she's broke.
Exactly.
She didn't mention that part, but I'm just guessing, fill in the blanks, you know.
And she needs to fulfill her contract to the show to get paid.
Also that, right? She's like, sorry for ghosting you, but I
You
was
gotta
just
call in
really
her
hard to
seed.
like. Yeah, right. I was just trying to get like readjusted,
You
after getting
know,
out of jail, in prison and shit for so
and she
long.
won't turn on her camera because she's been out in the yard all day long and sweating and
Yeah, okay.
disgusting.
True or false? And Max is like, my friends think you're 400 pounds. Is she like not turning on her camera for a reason?
I don't know. I just think that she just doesn't want to turn on her camera.
Really?
Yeah. I think she has no interest in him and he is just an ATM.
I agree with you. And all I want to say is, I thought I was voted least likely in the world to be able to ride a bicycle or ride on a scooter, but Max wins the prize. Like,
Yes,
I'm not even
Max
that
was.
lame.
I cannot ride a bike. Okay. I never learned to ride a bike. And I'm not even that lame. I can ride a fucking scooter. Okay. Like, come on. He
I've
can't ride a
never
fucking
tried to ride a scooter, but I have ridden a bike before a lot. But now I'm like, fuck no. Riding a damn bike.
like, fuck riding a bike. Fuck that shit.
I know. This morning I was like, I walk every day and I do yoga every day. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna aspire to doing more. So Max should just, own it. I
Yes, he
can't
should
ride a
just own it.
scooter. I'm not gonna ski. I'm not gonna surf. I'm not gonna do any balancing, standing up kind of sports. Which I'm with you, Matt. Max, whatever the fuck your name is. There's really nothing to say about this douche canoe for real. It's like,
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
yeah. In fact, this show would be the same with or without him. There's basically no reason for him to be on it at all so
He's
far.
just kind of like a bathroom snack break.
But not a snack.
No, not a
To
snack.
clarify.
A snack break. Let's
A break from the snacks.
right. Let's clarify this. A snack break.
Yes. All right. So Gabby and Chris. First of all, before we get into the episode, top line thoughts on this relationship?
Gabby and Chris.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. When he comes home.
Do you think he's stepping out on her?
No.
Beyond being telephone unfaithful?
No.
Is he sending money to another chick, do you think?
No. I don't
He
think
can't
so.
afford all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he can't afford to be sending money to two chicks.
What did you think about Chris's brother?
I think that he's covering up for his brother. I don't think his brother's necessarily talking to anybody, but he knows that when his brother comes home, this relationship is not going to work.
Why do you think he feels that way?
Because of his mother and his sister.
Okay. Because I'm thinking it's like he can't afford to make this relationship work with Gabby. Like, he's going to run out of money real quick.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he's going to find out that it takes a minute after you get out of prison to retrain and get a skill and get hired. And,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. And she doesn't have patience.
You know what I have no patience for are women who are with men so that they don't have to work hard and make their own money.
Yes.
I find it really offensive.
Yes.
Like,
I
fuck
agree.
you.
agree.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop giving
stop.
women a bad name. I don't like it. It's
Yes,
bullshit.
just stop.
Anyway, so she,
She feels
she
like
kind
his
of gets the
family-
feeling.
Yeah, that his family takes her as a joke. That they don't take her seriously, that they feel like that, she's not, that she always has something to prove to them. And she feels
Yeah.
like that she's already proven herself by being there for Chris. And she's going to be there for him when he comes home, and she doesn't need to kiss anybody's ass.
Right. And the brother seems to think, his mom is going to make sure that Chris is safe and that no one's trying to take advantage of him.
Exactly. Exactly.
we'll see what happens
We
with
see
this.
this clash between Gabby and the mom.
Do we think that they're going to be on next season? Do we know if they're going to be on Love After Lockup?
I don't think they're going to be on Love After Lockup.
I mean, I definitely haven't seen any evidence of this for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because the major theme of this episode really was like reality sets in.
Yes.
So, but we don't really know enough about this couple to find out if something is different, like if this guy's scamming her, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll find out.
Right. And then we've got Ty and Hottie and Boston situation. I know. And we interviewed Ty. Check out our interview. It was awesome.
Yes, it was awesome. And if
I was texting you, but when I was literally like screaming, "Don't do it, Ty! Don't do it. It's not worth it." You know.
If I was Boston, I swear I would have relocated to witness protection the minute that I released those nudes.
I know. We find out Ty's like, "I've been in jail." For a violent crime. I'm like,
for acts of violence.
For acts of violence. I was like, well, you didn't share this on your interview with us, did you? See, don't trust her. She does not tell the whole truth.
And then the poor girl coming into the salon.
She wants to come back on the podcast, right? after that. So let's find out. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay. No,
we got to get back in touch.
I was just laughing at that poor girl coming into the salon when she ran to the door. She's like, "What's your name?"
So bad.
And the girl was
like, "Sorry, false alarm.
Wrong person, sorry."
Oh my God.
If I was that girl, I think I would have peed myself a little.
Right.
The fuck?
So then we see the real Boston. So after what you saw, were you convinced that she is or is not Hottie's girl? Has she or has she not been with him all these years?
I don't know.
My feeling is she has. I think she's telling the truth.
You think so?
I do not. Yes, I absolutely 100% do think she's telling the truth. And I'm sad about it. I'm not saying that Hottie doesn't love Ty or that he's not interested in her. But I also believe that these two, Boston and Hottie, are a couple. I do. I want to be wrong.
I can see it. But
I think it's real.
All I have to say is Boston was lucky that Ty left before she got there because she would have ripped her fucking head off.
Yeah, 100%. And she has every right to. Releasing her nude pictures, revenge porn is not okay. It's just not.
It is not.
We've learned a lot about this in our podcasting career.
Yes, we have.
We had to learn a couple parts of the lesson, you know. Okay, never mind about all that. But revenge porn is a crime, and it's also very poor form. Anyway, we'll see what happens, and just hope that he's not using Ty because she's fragile.
Yes, and we hope that Ty doesn't wind up in jail for another act of violence.
Right. Yeah, I know. We need to talk to her. Yeah. She needs to come to my Brianna's Nirvana YouTube channel and learn how to meditate.
Yes.
If you start with 2 shots of rum, it works better. Okay, so moving on to the saddest of the sad, which is Santiba.
Oh my God, she's
talking about waking fantasy
world.
She is, and she's pathetic, and I feel really bad. It's really sad, and I feel really bad for her. She's like a billboard for low self-esteem.
Yes, she is. And it's really fucking pitiful knowing what I know about Tulsi, which I don't know if you want me to release it because it is kind of a spoiler.
What? Oh, no spoilers, but how did you find out whatever you found out?
His Instagram account.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. If you don't want a spoiler, just mute for 3 minutes. And I'm going to start counting 3 minutes now. And I'm going to stop you when the spoiler's over. Go.
Okay. Tulsi is married. So that's why he didn't want Santiba to pick him up because his wife is picking him up. And he has an
Oh.
Instagram account with his wife. They have a shared Instagram, and his wife
Oh
recently
my God.
commented, "You will see me on the show soon."
Well, now, proving once more that trusting prisoners is dangerous.
Yes,
Okay, are we done with our spoilers?
done with the spoiler. Done.
That was less than 1 minute, so people won't know. So now for 2 minutes, you need to sing like the Star Spangled Banner. Wow. So she, my advice to everyone out there, no matter who you are, if you're in a love after lockup kind of situation or a 90-day fiance kind of situation or just a normal real life relationship situation, when people tell you who they are, listen to them. He's like, don't come here. Listen to that.
Yes, listen to that.
Right?
Yes.
People are telling you something like you don't want to go. Like,
I know.
she's a sad person, and I fear is gonna feel sad.
So now he's not getting out. All of a sudden, he's not getting out.
Her friends are like, I don't know about this.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sad, but they're also really nice because I would be like, you need an intervention.
Yes, I know.
I wouldn't be half as like, tiptoeing around the situation as them. They're nice and mean. They're in Maine. It's sad.
They are
I
much
want her
nicer
to
than
find
you.
out, like, she just, yeah, and you.
Oh yeah, I'm a bitch. Are you kidding me?
How dare you?
I'd have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But are you really a good friend if you humor someone with that shit? She's like, I'm moving to Georgia for this convict who I've never met. Like, what friend, if you're a real friend, don't you say, like, maybe we should think about this for a minute? I don't know.
I know. I don't know, Brianna. People are fucking crazy. People are crazy.
Oh my God, it's disturbing. So then the next couple where the woman has the wind knocked out of her is Haley. I mean, obviously, we all know she's doing a dumb thing, but like this guy literally was asking for the exact amount of money that he did for some other woman. Like,
right.
Eerily specific amounts of money, and time very specifically.
You're freezing.
So this lawyer is like really looking out for her, and she's super lucky. Really no reason to, but he's probably looking at this girl and going, "Man, she is so stupid, and no one is watching out for her. Like, she's basically mentally challenged." Can you hear me? I just got this notification that my internet is unstable. Is my audio okay?
No.
Okay.
I'm texting
Okay,
you
let me
that
know.
it's no, I'm texting you that it's ready.
Uh-oh, really? I'm freezing. My internet's unstable. Do you want me to like hang up and come back?
I guess.
Do you want to finish on your own? How bad is it?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know.
I would ask people to give us comments. There's like one person here. Okay, just finish up because that's like the last part anyway.
Okay. So I just finished up on my own.
Yeah, I'll stay here listening.
Okay.
I'll wait.
So basically, whenever I'm totally lost. Where the hell were we? Haley and Dalton. Okay, so Haley goes to see Buzz, and Buzz did some research. So basically, it seems like Dalton has an old girlfriend, and she has $500 in fines. And if she doesn't pay these fines, she's going to go to jail. And guess what? Dalton recently hit up Haley for $500. So now it's all coming crashing down that she's being used. and she has a total meltdown in Buzz's office. She's like, holy shit, I've spent so much money on this guy. This is money that I could have spent on my son. I've spent like a car on this guy. And Buzz is sitting there looking at her like, yeah, really? The reality.
Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Sorry.
The reality train just hit the depot.
I hope my computer didn't freeze when I was saying that.
No, it didn't. It didn't. So, and that's the end of our episode, basically.
So stay tuned for Mary's 90 days and 90 seconds, 900 seconds.
Yes, 90 and 900 seconds. Yes.
Yeah, coming up.
Coming up soon.
If you got time and you feel like getting chill, come meditate with me on Brianna's Nirvana on YouTube.
Oh, yes. Check it out, guys. Brianna's Nirvana.
Mary's using it for anger management, right?
Yes, I am for my anger management.
I'm preventing violence in the world. Just saying. All right. Have a great night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Or morning, whatever